Oh, she's delirious. Welcome back to Fishing with Norby. We are out here on this rainy day. It is cold. She's got her rain jacket ready to go. We're going to go try and catch some fish. I personally am going to fish for some giant bluegill and crappie. But Cody is a diehard bass fisherman.
I'm catching the big old fish today.
Yeah, she's going to go after the big bass today. But there are giant crappie in this pond, if you can find them. I've caught 14 to 15 inch crappie that are about 2 pounds. So I'm going to go after those today, see what they're biting when we get out there. But like I said, it's a rainy, miserable day. We're actually going to a little golf course pond. Nobody's golfing today, so we're going to go in there and see if any big fish are hiding. Let's go. Okay, we are just getting back in here to the pond. We had to walk about, I don't know, 1/4 of a mile. And I'm gonna start out putting a bobber on, casting out here to the deepest part, because these crappie get out and suspend in the middle a lot of times. So I'm gonna start out using this little crappie jig with the bobber about 5 feet up. Cody, she wants to start with top water since there's a little moss around the edge. We're gonna tie her on a frog.
I like the ribbit.
She wants the ribbit. Okay, you need that hook and this frog. Gonna put on the ribbit. See if we got any active fish want to come up and blow up on this thing. Well, bet's on the table today. If you catch a bass over 3 pounds, I'll take you on a date tonight, all right?
Okay.
If not, you're cooking dinner. Another little tip you can do to help get you more bites when you're out crappie fishing or fishing for panfish, use these little power bait crappie nibbles. I got a chartreuse color here. I'm gonna throw it on my jig, and these will just help you get more bites when the fish are being finicky. Right now we got a cold front that has come through, so I'm gonna start with that. And I got my bobber on, we're ready to go. Fling it way out here.
Okay, I think it's too shallow.
Oh, hooked up. Oh yeah, it's fighting hard, whatever it is, babe. Oh, if this is a crappie, this is gonna be a good day. It's like my 5th cast. Whatever it is, it's fighting good. Oh, I think it is a crappie. Oh, it's in the weeds, come on. Oh man, that's a big crappie. Wow. Yes, look at that. Oh my goodness sakes. Look at the size of this crappie. That is what it's about right there. These cold front days, I'm telling you, just put a bobber on, drop your lure about 5 foot down. Typically I like to go a foot or 2 below the water clarity level. So this pond you can see about 3 foot deep, and I got my bobber about 4 to 5 feet up right now, so I'm a foot to 2 foot below the clarity of the water level. Just a tip. And then, man, that tight lines UV jig smoked this giant crappie. That was awesome. That is the way to start right there. This crappie is probably 15 inches long if I had to guess. He'd be a keeper bass in the tournament. Man, he smoked that. Hopefully there's more out there. Normally when you find one schooled up, there are more. See ya. Wow, that is awesome. Giant crappie. Okay, going back out. I'm just working this thing very slow. That's about it. Just reeling it in, inch at a time. And man, he took that bobber right underwater. A lot of times these crappie will come up behind it, they'll look at your lure and decide if they want to eat it, and that crappie nibble will just give it a little extra scent and they'll suck it in. Okay, Cody's throwing a black and blue Cinco. She says if I catch a couple more big crappie like that, she's gonna crappie fish, but we'll see if she can hook up with a big bass. I know there's big bass in here. One time I was ice fishing this pond with a double minnow rig, and I had a 3 and a 4 pound bass on each hook at the same time. They ended up breaking me off right at the ice hole. There you go. Oh my gosh, you just made that fish fly.
Never caught a fish so big.
Definition of a flying fish right there. What's his name?
Patchy.
Patchy?
His eye almost took his eye.
He almost had to wear a patch the rest of his life. Oh, that was a big blow up. There you go, babe. That was a little harder hook set. Nice. There you go.
The better one.
Yeah. That one could eat the first one you caught. Oh, it came out just like that.
Yeah.
Little 2-pounder.
Woo!
There you go. Nice fish.
Thanks.
I missed the release. Oh, there we go. Hooked up. Not sure what I got. It is a little bass. Just a little guy. About like Cody's first bass today. Not a giant. Where are these big crappie at? We gotta get some more. See ya. Last cast over here. We're going to the other side of the pond. Try to find these fish. Oh my gosh. You just had a blow up right in front of you. There you go.
Got him.
Oh gosh. Good thing you have muck baits
I
on.
love these muck baits.
Man. Good one.
Oh yeah.
3-pounder. Just kidding. It's 2.5.
It's 3.
2.5
Take me
pounder.
on a date.
No, it's not big enough for that yet. Good one.
Bye, buddy.
Solid release.
Oh, no.
You probably stepped on him chasing him.
Step on him.
I'm kidding. There he goes. Cody's getting a bunch of blowups on that topwater frog. I'm still using this crappie jig, trying to find where the big ones are sitting.
Oh, did you see that?
That's a good one. Okay guys, I'm gonna try switching up this small jig to a bigger size grub, a 3-inch grub here, just because the fish have not hit this jig. I caught that giant crappie a couple minutes into it, but have not caught anything since except that small little bass. And we've been out here for about an hour so far. So I'm gonna switch it up. We're gonna go with this big old grub, see if it can trigger some of these big fish into biting. Maybe they're just being too lethargic today and not wanting to get out and eat anything unless it's a bigger meal. So I know I got kind of a small hook on here for this grub, but it should still hook a crappie just fine. Surprised one wasn't back here. Oh, yeah, giant on the giant grub. Wow, this little guy's so tiny. Little bass, see ya. Had no problem getting hooked on that little jig head though. Come on, crappie. Where you at? Where you hiding? There we go, hooked up on the grub. Took off the bobber, said, I'm gonna try to catch a bass. Sure enough, about my 3rd cast down the bank where those bass should be sitting, there was one. Not a giant. Cody's caught some good bass tonight, but nice little 12-incher. See ya. These grubs will catch about anything. In the spring, when the crappie are spawning, you can catch big crappie on them. Oh, there you go. That was a good blow up. Oh, he got off. Oh, man.
That was such a good bass.
Yeah, it looked like a good one.
Oh, that was so heavy.
Dang. Cody just missed a giant. Well, on that note, we are going to end the video. It's getting dark on us. We got to walk back to the truck. Cody was the winner of tonight. She caught a 2.5 pounder, a 2-pounder. She said the big one just got off at the end, which I saw it was a big one. But that first crappie I caught was about 15 inches. Crazy. It was like my 5th cast. I fished for another 45 minutes along that bank in that area. I made my bobber deeper. I made it shallower. No luck. Could not find another crappie to bite. I tried crappie nibbles, I tried the smaller jigs, I tried the bigger jigs, I tried those grubs, tried about everything. I didn't even catch a bluegill tonight. This cold front just turned all the fish off, but we had a good time anyway. It was nice getting out of the house in this cold, rainy weather. A lot of times you're stuck inside, but you gotta be adventurous and get out and go fishing. We'll see you next time on Fishing with Norby.
And Andrew owes me a date.
I don't know if that one was 3 pounds.
Yeah, it was.